What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and here goes another edition of what you should be doing in Madden 24 Ultimate Team right now. This is the final day for you guys to be able to get as much as you can out of the Season 4 promo. I do want you guys to understand, though, I've given you guys enough advance notice about this happening, so many of you guys are already ready to go. It's always going to be a couple dudes that's like, yo, bro, what about this? What about that? There really isn't much you can do that's left. The players overall weren't that good. I still utilize Jerry Rice right now, but for the most part, Ray Lewis is like a non-factor because he's too short, and also his major X factor, Enforcer Supreme, just doesn't work. So realistically, you're going to end up needing a Gronkowski as a middle linebacker, or maybe a Harold Carmichael. I know it's hilarious that the players are out of position that are the best players in MUT, but that's what MUT is supposed to be, just so you guys understand, all right? Now, let's get to what the only objective you should have left to do for Season 4. That is to get the Season 5 collectible. For those of you guys that are asking about a Season 4 collectible and where the set is and all that stuff, all that is done, bro. It's over. You can't get a Season 4 collectible once the new season starts. Once this new season starts, you will not be able to get this collectible. So if you're able to get to 52, that should be where you stop. Okay? Just stop at 52. That's ultimately what you need, because everything that's coming tomorrow is all going to be about Season 5. So let's just focus in on that. Whatever else you have left to do that gets you to level 52, grind it out and get there. Do not worry about all this other stuff. The legendary item or whatever, don't worry about all that. I'm just letting you guys know, because many of you guys, it becomes a disadvantage when you see other, content creators or other players have these players quickly and you don't know how they're doing it. They simply know how to partition their time. So don't waste your time. After you get to 52, step away from the game. All right? You got that collectible, you're good to go. All right? As far as all of the other things, the Genki Force, the playoffs, the Super Bowl, if you guys have partaken in any of this, you should be maxed out at this point. If you're not and you're just looking for XP, this is a great place to get it. The high elevation token is going to save you on spending possibly from one of the champions to upgrade your players. So that's also a really good look. I will tell you this also, right? The way the game is right now, obviously the way the game is playing, it's going to be very, very useful to you to try to take advantage of at least one of the elevation players that get it. And right now we're utilizing the tight end out of position, the Aiden Hutchinson. I want to show you that really quickly to kind of give you guys insight into what I'm doing. Double me is useless, okay? It is useless. So the elevated 3, when we were using it, it doesn't really matter. The KOs are king in the game. Whoever created that, kudos to them. I guess they have lineage to the devil, because the KOs are disgusting. Okay, so those knockouts create a lot of problems. Even if you have double me activated, it's not going to work against the KO, so it renders it useless. All right, you might as well go for an aggressive catch without an ability. So I utilize the Vanguard. Why do I do that? It's very, very easy to activate. As you can see, 2 10-yard catches, and it just you just impact is straight eye hop, just straight pancake blocking dudes anywhere. Remember, I would suggest at least one of them. All right, right now the market is kind of disgusting, so you can probably get a lot of these cards very, very cheaply to upgrade these players. And then, like I showed you in the Field Pass, you can also get an elevation token that'll help you with that. Okay, so that's something that you guys need to focus in on. All right, just remember that the final step, it does not allow you to put in an elevation token. The other 2, you can do it. Okay. It is what it is. You get 2 of them for free. You can use the 2, but you have to have a champion in order to get to elevation level 3. All right? So just keep that in mind. Now, let's move on and go on to some other things that you guys should be very, very aware of. I spoke about it earlier today. You're going to have the opportunity to get a free Team of the Year player. Also, the Combine is dropping. That may be something that you might want to get into, only if it has abilities as far as the chemistries go. If there is an actual Combine theme team, it'll probably be the most OP theme team in the game. It'll take over most likely for the Super Bowl theme team, because speed kills. The only issue I would have is taking away whatever speed that I have on Patrick Mahomes, because having him souped up with the Super Bowl theme team, he goes crazy. That's what I would do. So obviously, if you guys checked out the previous video, you would know you need to have all of your Team of the Week challenges done. I'm not even going to go into the other stuff, because, you should be already dealing with that as far as Ultimate Legends and stuff like that. That's something I would definitely urge you guys to go ahead and take care of. But as far as Team of the Week, please get that done before the new season. I don't want you guys messaging me about, oh, gee, I'm getting kicked from it. I know. They do it every year. Everything becomes buggy. Like at this point, it's intentional. Like it's been happening every year. So if you don't get that done, it's probably going to be bugged out with a few of those weeks, and then you won't have all the collectibles needed to get your free Team of the Year player. You're also going to get a free welcome pack with a player that can be upgraded to a 97. That's also in the previous video. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and do that as well. All right. So now, that being said, let's jump into what really matters the most. Do we need all of the players that we currently have on our team? Are they necessary? Right? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to check Emmitt Smith's price, and I'm going to break down to you why he's useless. All right? So why is Emmitt Smith useless? The angry runs is not really angry. I'm going to say that again. The angry runs is not really angry. Dudes do whatever they want, and it doesn't really matter. The players suck. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I don't even know why I just went to angry runs. I'm pretty much supposed to be going over to the new promo, well, the AKA Cruise. I just went to Compass. Okay. So let me go here now and finally get it. I'm going to be checking their prices now. He's at about 600K. All right. Just hear me out. Just listen closely, right? I don't need him. And yeah, he's okay. 99 speed, all that stuff. But the X factor is what I really got him for. And he doesn't provide what I need for my squad. The reason that I'm showing you guys this, he's not a bad card, but it doesn't make any sense to keep him going into Season 3. I mean, why did I just say Season 3? Season 5. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe guys, listen, just stay away from alcohol. But listen, besides all of that, I'm going to get rid of this guy right now because I don't need him. And I need you guys to take a look at your team and assess it and see what players need to go right now. Get rid of them right now because it's only going to benefit you when the new stuff drops. Because whatever, like I said, his card is decent, all that stuff, but the angry runs, which is what we're looking for, it's not good enough, bro. It's not good enough. So why would we waste time doing it? And that's what we get caught up doing, right? Oh, if you're a Cowboy theme team, you got to keep him. There's no other way around it. You have to keep him. But remember, he was at 800K yesterday, and he's already right here. So everybody is already gearing up for what's coming. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to be ready for that as well. So now, some of you guys are going to say, okay, gee, you got rid of him. What's the next move? We got the free Christian McCaffrey. We just put him back as the starter and give him back his abilities, and then we're done. There's nothing else that we need to do other than the fact that we're probably now... we're still at 71 of 71. We're going to just add a random halfback in. Jonathan Taylor is really trash as hell. I don't know who I want to put back there. Like, honestly, I just don't know. I got the other dude there. I don't know who I guess I have to just put him there because he's a 94 speed. We don't typically use him, though, so it's not that big of a deal. Just so you guys know what's happening. It's really not. It doesn't really matter. All right? So this is the thing that people have to understand. Christian McCaffrey, right? Although he's not like that, he's not like he's not a power back. He's not gonna be trucking everybody and being weird and doing all that stuff. But he's very elusive. And although EA, I believe, dropped the ball by not giving him, jukebox for one, it's actually worth it to give him jukebox. Now the evasive, I wouldn't really worry about that. I just give him the jukebox that's in the second thing right there, and just throw that on him. If you want to give him, an X factor because for whatever reason you run the ball, stuff like that, that's fine as well. Just notice that EA Sports is not giving out Freight Train because that's the primary ability that really, really still works in Madden. That's why they didn't give it to Emmitt Smith and they gave him the garbage angry runs because they nerfed it because of complaints. Freight Train is OP as hell. Okay? You will break tackles doing that. So we'll just throw that on him because sometimes we run the ball a lot and it may be useful at some point. I don't really think you guys should even play around with using your lighted up token on him because, to be honest, his lighted up is not really that good, so you don't have to go crazy about that. But the whole objective is I need you guys to understand that it's time to make the proper moves right now and get rid of certain players. You have to do it now. Get it done right now. Later on today, if this video was dropped early enough, you'll be able to go ahead and see the cards that are going to be getting released for Season 5. If you follow me on X, I'm going to be posting the ones that I really like. All right? You don't have to like the ones that I like, but usually the cards that I like, it's a reason I like them. And it's going to help you win more games. So if you're not following me on social media, definitely go do that. Instagram, X, Facebook, all that good stuff. If you want to become a subscriber on X, that's cool as well, but it's not necessary. But Like, obviously, if you have other questions that you want answered, I will definitely make sure that you get those things answered. But you can see Emmitt Smith is already sold. We go back to having Christian McCaffrey, and we just leave it alone. All right, so those are just some of the things you have to do right now. I told you about the collectible. I told you about evaluating your whole team, seeing who you need to get rid of right now, getting, all the other promos, the Super Bowl, everything, the Genki, get all that stuff done and just be ready to go. As of tomorrow, we jump into season 5 and we're ready to go. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a blessed day. One love, y'all.